Hey everyone, welcome back to Marvel Auto X. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into the latest and greatest in the automotive world. We break down the specs, style, tech, and everything in between. Now, let's jump into something exciting out of 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLS. This one's a game changer. Today, we're taking a detailed look at the all-new 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLS, a luxury full-size SUV that doesn't just evolve, it elevates. The GLS has always been considered the S-class of SUVs, and with the 2026 model, Mercedes has doubled down on that title. Whether you're eyeing the base GLS 450, the punchier GLS 580, or the elite Maybach or AMG variants, there's a lot to unpack here. Mercedes gave the 2026 GLS a subtle yet sophisticated refresh. Up front, you'll notice a revised grille with bolder, more upright slats, and a redesigned LED headlight signature that feels both modern and unmistakably Mercedes. The front bumper's more sculpted, with larger air intakes and cleaner lines that help with both cooling and aerodynamics. Along the sides, the proportions remain muscular, a long hood, wide shoulders, and that high belt line that gives it presence. The chrome detailing around the windows and running boards is more pronounced this year, especially in the Maybach trim where it's practically jewelry. You've also got fresh 21 to 23-inch alloy wheel designs, depending on your trim and options. Now, around the back, Mercedes updated the taillight internals with a new lighting pattern, a kind of a digital wave effect, plus a more integrated exhaust finish and bumper trim. It's all about refinement, not flashy, just smartly luxurious. You've got a new take on the Maybach's infotainment system, which is now in its third generation. Dual 12.3-inch displays blend seamlessly into one panoramic screen, and they're sharper and more responsive than ever. The center console has fewer physical buttons this time around, with more controls moved to the screen or the steering wheel. It might take some getting used to if you're coming from an older GLS, but once you're in the flow, it's intuitive. Materials, top-notch. We're talking open-pore wood, nap leather, metal switchgear, and that's just in the standard GLS. The Maybach version, it's borderline private jet, exclusive quilted leathers, piano black or bespoke trim, even available champagne flutes and a refrigerated console. Yes, seriously, all rows, even the third are spacious, and that's rare in this class. Mercedes designed the GLS to be a real 7-seater SUV, not just a 5+2 compromise. Adults can actually ride in the back comfortably, and you've got power adjustments for the second row, optional captain's chairs, and massaging seats depending on the package. Mercedes also introduced what they're calling wellness modes, presets that adjust the lighting, massage, temperature, even scent diffusion, all to fit the mood. Want to relax after a stressful day? Hit refresh mode. Need to stay alert on a long drive? There's one for that too. The base GLS 450 comes with a 3.0-liter turbo inline-six paired with Mercedes EcoBoost mild hybrid system. It puts out 375 horsepower and 369 pounds-feet of torque, enough to move this 3-row SUV with surprising agility. The 0 to 60 time? Just around 5.7 seconds. Not bad at all. Move up to the GLS 580. And you're looking at a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, also with EcoBoost. This beast cranks out 510 horsepower and a massive 538 pounds-feet of torque. 0 to 60 in around 4.7 seconds. Not bad for something that weighs over 5,500 pounds. Then there's the GLS 600 Maybach, same engine as the 580, but tuned up with more luxury, smoother delivery, and every feature under the sun. If you want sheer performance, though, you've got to check out the AMG GLS 63. It keeps the 4.0-liter V8, but AMG tuned for 603 horsepower and 627 pounds-feet of torque. It's also got active engine mounts, a sport exhaust, and an air suspension setup that's magic on corners. Speaking of suspension, the 2026 GLS lineup features the updated version of Mercedes e-Active Body Control. It's a fully active, road scanning suspension that can literally lean into curves and smooth out bumps before you even hit them. Off-road, it can raise or lower each wheel independently. It even has a bounce mode if you're stuck in sand. Yeah, it's real. The 2026 GLS is packed with every advanced driver assistance system you'd expect, and a few you wouldn't. There's adaptive cruise with stop and go, active lane centering, blind spot monitoring with exit assist, and a clever new feature called Traffic Light View, which uses cameras and GPS to show you the traffic light status when you're first in line and can't see it through the windshield. The parking system, it's basically auto valet, full 360-degree cameras, augmented reality overlays, and even a memory function for tricky garage spaces. The infotainment now supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus it integrates with Mercedes' new connected app, so you can precondition the cabin, check your vehicle status, or even send routes from your phone to the car. There's also biometric login with your fingerprint, voice recognition that actually works, and multi-user profiles saved in the cloud. Want sound? The optional Burmester 3D or 4D sound systems will blow your mind. The 4D version uses seat-mounted transducers to actually let you feel the bass. It's a concert hall on wheels. Let's talk about practicality, because as much as this is a luxury ride, it's still a family hauler. Cargo space behind the third row is about 17.4 cubic feet, more than enough for groceries or weekend trip. Fold the third row flat, and you get 42.7 cubic feet. With all seats down, you're looking at nearly 85 cubic feet of space. It's roomy, and the air suspension can lower the rear end to make loading easier. Very thoughtful. Towing. The GLS 450 and 580 can tow up to 7,700 pounds when properly equipped. So yes, bring the boat. Starting price for the GLS 450 is expected to be around $88,000, a slight bump from the 2025 model, but you're getting more tech and refinement for the money. The GLS 580 will set you back closer to $110,000 again. Not cheap, but in line with rivals like the BMW X7 M60i and the Range Rover. The Maybach GLS 600, that's in the $175,000 to $200,000 range depending on spec. It's in a different league, and honestly, if you're shopping Maybach, price probably isn't the deciding factor. The AMG GLS 63 expects a starting tag near $140,000, and it climbs fast with options, but for what it offers, it's one of the most complete performance SUVs on the market. The 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLS is more than just a luxury SUV, it's a statement. It combines S-Class level comfort and refinement with real-world usability, high-tech features, and a drive that's either buttery smooth or blisteringly quick, depending on your flavor. Whether you're hauling the kids, entertaining VIPs, or just want to cruise in style, the GLS delivers. It's not trying to be the flashiest SUV out there. It's about class, comfort, and confidence. If you're cross-shopping with a BMW X7, Audi Q8, Lexus LX, or even a Range Rover, the GLS still holds its ground, and arguably leads in tech, ride comfort, and interior space. Would we recommend it? Absolutely, but make sure to test drive all the trims if you can. The 450 is plenty for most. The 580 hits that sweet spot of power and luxury. And if you want the best of the best, go Maybach or AMG and never look back. And that's a wrap on the 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLS. What do you think? Is this the ultimate luxury SUV, or are you leaning towards something else in this segment? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read all of them and love hearing your takes. If you enjoyed this breakdown, give it a thumbs up and share it with a fellow car enthusiast. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We've got plenty more deep dives, comparisons, and road tests coming your way. Thanks for watching, and as always, drive safe, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.